I can hear. I can hear me.
You can hear me? I don't hear it. Hold on.
Lowering the desktop audio again. Also, I'm going to go ahead and...
Okay, now pick it up now.
I'm going to go ahead in. That way we don't have, like, because that music is typically pretty dang loud. Alright. Where's your watching last for certain stream? Alright.
Alright, I'm hearing it.
Excellent, excellent.
You are good?
Love it when we're good. Isn't that right, dog meat? Preston? That's right, we're doing a mission. In the middle of a rad storm. Great. Oh well. Time to go ahead and get toasted. Let's see, what are we doing for you again?
Alright, y'all go ahead and do that. I'm gonna move my clothes and then do my evening stroll.
Alright, we got ghouls as a problem. Wake up and obey, Reginald. Okay, probably just need to move this a little closer. How are we doing now? I am with the Minutemen, yes.
What did you need? Pack, veil of ghouls, hold up nearby. Some of them have started wandering out lately. More
Put them down like the dogs that they are.
We need someone to clear them out.
Better cut that down just a smidge. Alright, let's go take care of that problem. Watching this will write a Warhammer fantasy story about Blood Dragon and Grail. Ooh. Nice. Alright, buddy, if you want me to go, thank you. Can't kill ghouls if I'm trapped in your filthy shack. I mean, it's a lovely No, I'm not gonna lie, it's a terrible shack. Alright, we're good now? Outstanding. Let me quick save it again because I know I'm gonna be coming across the most dreaded of contagions, landmines. Perfect. Alrighty, let's see. Free 556. Don't mind if I do. Wait. There's a landmine around here somewhere. I just know it. Could have sworn there were landmines around here. Guess not. But I know there's going to be a crap load of ferals in here. Okay. Shot glass? No, I'm not drinking yet. I knew you were a faker. Alright, let's send you back to the grave. Sheepers are fast. Filthy zombies. We burning down the railroad yet? We might do that. We might get started on that this stream. But first, I got to get rid of my the big C because right now I have enough radiation to give me lymphoma. And just to take the edge off. Perfect. Outstanding. Industrial grade and a flip lighter? Don't mind if I do. Actually, probably best to like cook some of the crap I have right now. Just because you can never have too many health items. Because good Lord knows I will get swarmed eventually. It's already happened once. Volume seems a bit low. Is that just me? It varies. Like, try and see if your volume's cranked up all the way. I have the microphone, like, literally right next to me right now. So I have to work on my projection, too. Will you being Strong or Hancock as a companion? I typically don't mess with those two, ironically. They just... I don't know. Strong, despite being voiced by Sean Schimmel, just... It doesn't really do much for me. Particularly since he has a thing about me getting in power armor, so, like, nah. I'll save him. Beyond that, I can't promise I'll carry him around everywhere. Ooh, noodle cup. No, gotta save the razor blade. planting.
Alright, I'll be back, bro.
Alright, dude, be careful. Thoughts on Starfield? I was actually just playing it, and right now I'm just trying to get a feel for it. So far, it's interesting. How should we say, the mechanics are somewhat similar to Fallout, so that's translated relatively easily. But I'm trying to, like, right now I'm like at the bare bones beginning. I'm trying to get it, like, I'm getting a flashbacks of No Man's Sky right now, not in a bad way per se. Though I will say that I've now hit my first bug of they'll say like, hey, if you press the start menu, you can fast travel from the missions menu. And I'm like, go away, I don't need that. And apparently that's a common bug people have been dealing with. I'm hoping that now I've left the game, when I go back in later, it'll be fixed. Otherwise, apparently I have to increase my CO2 levels. Which, oh, Bethesda, you and your bugs. It could be the Hutchinson. Preston, do not question what I do with my stuff. Ridiculous. If you need to know what I'm doing, Preston, I will tell you. Dog meat, if he asks, he will automatically get that. Good lord, that's a lot. We were just hiding missiles. Just hiding missiles in this random wall safe. God bless the U.S. government. It's like, I assure you, General, we are storing them in the most safe facility possible. This random-ass wall safe. The search for more money, indeed. But, yeah, I'm curious to see how Starfield works. I cannot wait for the modding community to get in there. The 40k mods on that game are going to be absolutely... crap. Wandered into the wrong room. Now that's going to be... It's going to make that mission a little more complicated. We can get back and worry about that later. Dogmeat is more of a son than Sean. Ain't that the truth? Does Dogmeat betray me? No. Does Dogmeat try and, like, keep me in an icebox for 60 years? Again, no. Because Dogmeat is a true friend. He is my best friend. Sorry, Preston. I mean, we just met, Preston. I don't know. Maybe you'll get up there. Depends on how you act this playthrough. We will have to see. What how's everybody doing tonight? While we wait for the infant loading screen. I don't know why, like, Fallout 4 said some of, like, the worst loading screen issues of any of the Fallout games I played. New Vegas occasionally would screw up like that, but the thing is, with New Vegas, I just knew, oh, it's crashed. With this, I never know if it's crashed or if it's just taking for 40 forevers to load. Thankfully, on the newer computer, it's a little bit better, but it used to be a very concerning thing. I mean, Fallout 4 works for 40k. Just pretend that it's a Death World and install Space Marine Power Armor mod. Oh, I'm not saying, like, the mods on here can't be used. Where the heck did you come from? There's more of... Oh, there's always a lot of you. This is why the Brotherhood just needs to have a wholesale slaughter on feral ghouls. That's a bogey. Yeah, I've had enough of those. Again, they just keep crawling. Again, literally out of the woodwork here. There you are. You know, it wouldn't hurt if you took a pot shot at it too, Preston. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was most of them. Anyway, what is better for you, the terrible shotgun Fallout 3 or the riot shotgun New Vegas? I like the riot shotgun. Alright, coming to you live from the Wasteland. I mean, present day California. Good evening. No, this ain't California. Climate will be entirely different. In regards to For Honor stream tomorrow, what skin will the Albuquerque Orcos Warrior have? I don't know, that's a Raven question. He's going to be here for that stream. I will be at work, so I will have no part of that. Because I only have so many off days per year, and I can't blow them on For Honor stream, sadly. Be cool, but alas, no. Only have one Molotov cocktail? I feel like I need more. Speaking of shotgun, let's get you out here. Back in the ground you go. Tell Nagash I said hi. That's a good powerful thwack. I love it. Preston, you still down there? Okay, good. I'm only allowed to be a follower and give you settlement stuff. Okay, good. As I said, if we missed 3 times in a row, I was going to have to, you know, let Dogmeat rip my entrails out. Alright. What's the likelihood of these firearms surviving 200 years in these conditions? It honestly depends. Because a lot of these firearms are built in more of an older style, which means they were meant to be more reliable and have less stuff break. Like a hunting shotgun, I can see surviving. Like keep in mind, like some of these shotguns are like designed in like 1897, and they're functionally still work the same as long as they were kept in a good location, and like weren't exposed to the elements. There's every possibility they could have survived 200 years. Other guns we know were just manufactured a little bit later. Like this laser musket was definitely manufactured probably within the past couple decades. So my personal headcanon that pipe weapons in Fallout 4 arose because pre-war Massachusetts tyrannical anti-gun laws. I have heard that theory myself, and I actively support it. Now, I don't want to die like I did last time, but I still want to try and pull off the wacky fragmentation mine strat. So, we're going to stay down, final warning. Alright, now he is goo. We need a Mass Effect streams away, only AI Lark can save us from the alien scum. Yeah, your next Mass Effect stream will probably be Saturday. Oh, you're still kicking, that's impressive. Now, let's see you kicking after that. Gosh, machine pistols are so much fun. Get over, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, crap. He missed it. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. That is going to be a huge problem. Alright, that's it. This is your fault, sir. I hope you realize that. Ah, saved by the attack. Alright, level up too. I hate that guy. He is always a pain to kill. Particularly since they give you this mission relatively early on. So, much better. What do I have the most? No. Back to you. Oh, where's my hairbrush? It's right here. Irradiated blood. I wonder what the process is. I don't think you have to be exposed to like a certain amount of radiation to get a ghoul. But to have a glowing one to the point where you just emit radiation, that's got to be like a special thing. Where's Raven anyway? He's got to go take care of some stuff. He'll be back a little bit later. And if you're wondering why I don't just leave yet, it's because I am nothing if not thorough when it comes to exterminating people. Military fatigues? Yes, please. I collect a lot of extra clothes just so I can make my settlers look somewhat respectable instead of them coming in and I'm just wearing a gunner harness. We want them to look like they belong on a Minutemen settlement. We have a certain dress code, per se. I could have sworn there was oil on the ground there. Oh well. Fire in the kitchen. Oh, there was oil on the ground. I was right. What are some good things and bad things about Fallout 4 in your views? I can't believe this game is almost 10 years old. Oh, shit. Don't remind me. I'm starting to cope with it better since now Starfield's out, and I know, like, hey, there's something newer to work with, but Fallout 4 has a lot of things going for it, and has a lot of things going against it. One thing that it's definitely got going for it in comparison to any of the other Fallout games is the guns and the combat handles far smoother and far better than they did in previous titles. Like, I love Fallout New Vegas, but the gun gameplay feels so much better here than it does in New Vegas. And I know there's going to be some New Vegas fanboys that fight me on that, but that's just the way I view it. Also, the animation, the graphical quality, all of it's superior. I also would argue that modding is a little bit easier with this because this, unlike New Vegas, you can actually mod this on consoles, which, since I first played Fallout 4 on an Xbox, I really appreciated that. There are some things to it. The story, I don't hate it, but I feel like they suffered. Like, if you watched my Lamentations, you know that a lot of the factions have several problems. The Railroad is, like, the Railroad's poorly written, and it's not even like they're the villains, that they're not even fun villains. The Institute also is incredibly, they're worthless and weak, and those are their good points. Like, giving New Vegas credit, all of the factions there had a very strong personality. Mr. House, the Legion, the NCR, all of them had a strong personality that made you want to play a little bit more and find out more of what's going on. Stay away from the Securitron. But I would also argue I like some of the designs here. Not all of them. Like, the assault rifle is absolutely worthless. But I kind of like what they did with the power armor. Power armor, I think, I like it being as sort of a larger, almost robot you get crawl into, that you almost pilot, rather than it just being a suit. Which, I don't know. This is another thing that other people really get irritated when I say this, but I like that that most of my weapons and armor I don't have conditions on. It always irritated me in New Vegas and 3 that I would always have to take time out of my day to go and repair my weapons and armor. And I get it, there are weapons and armor that have been around for probably 200 years. But oh shoot, that is killing me fast. There we go. Remember, Coca-Cola will save you from radiation damage, apparently. But it always irritated me that how the condition system worked in New Vegas. Like, in order to make New Vegas playable for me now, I have a mod that makes it so that I can go to, that repairing is far cheaper, because that was my biggest problem. It's like, oh, hey, I got a few nicks in my 9mm. Could you repair that for me? Sure, that'll be 3,000 caps. It's like Judas H. Priest. You could, like, if you kept the values just as it was in vanilla, let's say you got all the gold from Dead Money in New Vegas, you would blow most of that just repairing your weapons and armor. And that is no bueno for me. Absolutely no bueno. Let's talk, champ. What's your favorite Fallout game? That is a constant tie between Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas. Because I love New Vegas for the story and the atmosphere. I love 4 for the gameplay and also the customization. So, I like both, and it depends on the day which one is my favorite. Why are you going in circles, dude? Alright, talk to me.
I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Alright, so that takes care of that problem. Now let's level up. Oh, what to level up? What to level up? Local leader. Yeah, we're gonna want that. Oh yeah, this is our location now. Oh, that ain't gonna do. No, absolutely not. We gotta get some defenses here. Do we have the materials for defenses? Oof, we do not. We can fix that. Oh gosh. Got a few in Sunshine Side. We can make a few travelers out of there. Alright, hey Lark. What non-legendary fighters or troops in Warhammer Fantasy could take 40k Space Marines in a melee and win, even if the true answer is right, or is I say 10 Chaos Warriors can take on a Space Marine. Non-legendary fighters. That's a good question. And it also depends on what you mean by, say, legendary. Simply because, like, I would argue that some of the Bretonnian Knights, the Grail Knights, since they are so juiced, they could potentially be take on a Space Marine. It'd still be a tough fight for them. Some of the Elven champions might be able to. It is a legitimate hard question to say. Also, some of with the lore around the dragon children of the Jade Emperor, they're part dragon, so I'd have to assume they have a chance. So I think there's a few, but it would be very much few and far between. Protect my stuff. Excellent. No name, so Grail Knight, Blood Dragons, Chaos, Chosen. Some Chaos Chosen might stand a chance, but Grail Knights definitely, I would argue, stand a chance. Blood Dragons, yeah, they might stand a chance. But still, it's not going to be an easy fight for them, again. There's just so much crap going on. And how come we can't... we got a decent settlement here. How come we can't... It always baffled me how the settlers choose to go to place. Like, there's one area, like, in the middle of the city, which is, like, the worst place to set up shop. And every time I have a settlement there, they all run there like nobody's business. It drives me insane. I would love a Fallout-style game for Warhammer 40k, like you go to a decimated world ravaged by the Tyranids to explore underground of the world and underground massive complexes. That would be cool. One idea that I always thought would be sort of cool is if we had, imagine like a Far Cry game, but in 40k. And what I mean by that is, like, say you start out as like some lone guardsman, your unit gets destroyed, and you're trying to have to retake back part of a planet just to make things livable, and you're like working directly for an Inquisitor. I think that'd be kind of cool. But alas, probably be a hard sell for Games Workshop. They don't like things that could potentially be good ideas. Not often. Let's see. Hey Raven Lark, do you guys think in terms of racist and Nazi, etc., have been tossed around so much that they've lost meaning? I would argue, yeah, that goes back to the sort of the boy that cried wolf mentality. The more you decry something as being whatever, the less that meaning has. And then when something that is legitimately a problem comes along, you run into the issue of people not believing you. And that's the problem, because, like, say, for example, someone says something you don't like, you say, you're a racist, you're a Nazi. Like, they're like, what? No, I'm not. And so they're going to stop listening to you. And the more you do that, when you finally actually find a legitimate Nazi, unapologetically, you say, they're a Nazi. Everyone's going to go, yeah, sure thing, champ, whatever. And you also find that you'll alienate a lot of people, because not a lot of people like being called Nazis. Oh yeah, Preston, meet Preston. Yeah, I'm not the one who went through and saved all your things. I guess it's just you and me, Dogmeat. They don't appreciate us anymore. I always have trouble trying to find where to put down a new shack for these people. Because I want to make sure that we get more people out here, because this is a good center of the map location. A little small shack will do wonders here. Bueno. If you can't tell, I have ADD. Alright. Good 3-bed location. And we might add a few more sleeping bags as needed. How does the idea of novelization of Far Cry 5 where Deputy goes full on Warhammer style Witch Hunter on Eden's Gate strike you? Shoot, I'd read that. I'd give that on Audible, given the opportunity. Yeah, I'm actually currently going and listening to The Infinite and the Divine by Robert Rath. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I need power first. Generator. Yep. We have clean energy here. I actually really don't care if it's clean or not. It's a matter of I don't like this. I like this more because it makes less noise. Good stuff. Let's see. What's next on the agenda? Mechanical Menace. No, I'm not doing that yet. Not doing that yet. All right. Preston. Oh yeah, we also need water. We want to attract people here. We need to let them know they have clean drinking water. Give it, thank you. Ah, crap, we need a connector. Now connect, dagnabbit. What's blocking you now? Are you serious? was obnoxious. Alright. Problem fixed. And now they got plenty of water. They should be good for a while. Now we need to go start the Freedom Trail. Okay. I know I gotta end up around here, so... Boston Commons, that's where we're starting. And the audiobook, put in the Wasteland 3 music to be even more epic. Okay. When I get the first 4 chapters from the novelization written, I'll share it with you on Discord. Sweet! Preston hears you say Dogmeat is your best friend. Preston hears a new location away from my broken heart. Oh, if Preston said that, I would, like, ironically, that would be hilarious. Just because I would like Preston to sort of have a joking personality. Just like, he's been through enough of a ringer that I think he needs it. Like, he'd probably develop a sense of humor to try and cope with that. Well, that's just what I'm saying. Okay. Torn letter.
Guess they aren't gonna need that anymore.
You are correct, Preston. Looting is fun. Now, what does this torn letter say? Let's see. Are you a raider? What are you? You know how much I miss you, but it's too dangerous. If you stay in Diamond City, at least I know you're safe. If your mind's really made up, then be careful. Travel at night, stick to the river, and whatever you do, don't go into the common. You had one job, Mikhail. You failed. Alright, now let's find the start of the Freedom Trail. Alright. Now remember, we're doing this for Ballistic Weave. Afterwards, we might terminate with Extreme Prejudice. I think I might save and terminate and then reload. I could repeat the process multiple times. I saw a video that said Fallout is stuck in its aesthetic and it isn't believable in an apocalypse. People have apparently forgotten how houses work. There is some of that. There is some of that. However, I will admit there are probably a lot of architects probably died in the explosions and such. What surprises me is they don't try and clear out some of these old buildings and try and use them. Like, if they've been standing for 200 years, give a quick inspection over and, you know, they'll probably be good to live in again. Good boy, Dogmeat. I haven't had enough ghouls for one lifetime. I don't know about the rest of you. Keep trying, Preston. Alright. Hey, Lark, what historical figure do you think is over-vilified the most? Oh. Vlad the Impaler is definitely up there. Because most people just know, oh, Dracula, he ate babies, didn't he? Oh, no. No, he didn't. He's definitely up there. I would say some of the Crusading Knights, though they don't necessarily know their names. I had to explain to one of my students, because he brought up the Crusades, and he said, oh yeah, wasn't that just an example of, like, a militarized racism? And I had to sit him down and go, no, that's not what that was. So there's a lot of things that people get wrong in the common misconception of history. They just heard something in pop culture and they just bought it wholesale, or they hear something that summarized it and they just automatically jump to a conclusion. But yeah, off the top of my head, I'm probably gonna have to go with old Vlad. And your head is gone. Maybe Nobunaga? Nobunaga depends. Because there are some people that worship the ground he walks on, and then there are others that say, we don't like him, he wasn't that good. Vlad just got shafted and a lot of people, no big deal. Oh, it was a big deal to him. Get over it, thank you. Old corner bookstore. Oh boy. Keep your rifle by your sides, fellas. I understand Vlad the Impaler. I definitely wouldn't call him a good man in the slightest. I just understand him. You know, depending on the day, I might even go so far as to say Vlad was okay. Because when you're put in that kind of situation, so these raiders have chosen death. Good, I need to restock my grenades. You're still alive? Dogmeat, take care of him. Oh, a legendary one. You are a raider. Legend. Oh god. What the heck? No, my body's still gonna get him. Alright, I'm coming for you. That ragdoll. Don't change, Fallout. Don't change. Hey, Lark, it's spooky season, so would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? That is a great question. That is a very good question. It depends on a lot. Because it depends on what type of vampire and werewolf we're talking about. Because if I'm like the werewolf where I can't control anything, it's just like whenever there's a full moon I gotta go ballistics, absolutely not, I want none of that. If I can control it, that's more negotiable. I'm mad. Now, anyway, back to what I was doing. But if it's like a vampire that's like, oh yeah, you are obliterated by the sun, but you get some sweet powers, then maybe. If it's, like, I'm currently making a Vampire Masquerade campaign for my D&D group, and I've had to, like, just submerse myself in that lore. And there's some vampire things that are amazing, and other things that are kind of drawbacks that I would not want to have to do. But based on what I've seen, I think there's more options for a vampire than there necessarily is for werewolf. So I'd probably say vampire. But I could switch on a dime on that. A graveyard. How appropriate. Any others? I know there's more. Have you ever considered that maybe it's the crapload of feral ghouls and raiders? That would be my guess, but then again, what do I know? Alright, let's see. I choose the Irish werewolf because they're actually the good guys there. Well, you can have good guy werewolves, you can have good guy vampires, depends on how you play them. Believe we go through. That's not sanitary, Super Mutant, that's why you're dead. I like to say King Ferdinand II, because they actually... Aragon and Queen Isabella of Castile, and Christopher Columbus. I would hesitate to say Christopher Columbus is a good guy, but he is definitely over-vilified. He was not a good guy, not a nice dude, but he wasn't like Satan incarnate like some people will try and claim he was. Thank goodness I got my Molotovs back. More Molotovs? Don't mind if I do. Alright, I think that's the last of them, unless we want to go further up, and I do not. Let's see. To be fair, vampires being killed by sunlight is the only very recent development. Even Dracula could walk around in the daylight if he wanted to, albeit very weakened. Yeah. There's that. The real way to kill them back in the day was holiness. Or unholiness, rather. I mean, no, yeah. Holiness. Don't know why I said unholy. Because the idea is that they were so unholy that fate could kill them. Which is actually interesting how, like, Vampire the Masquerade, like, rules how holy objects work. They only work if someone actually has, like, true faith in them. But if they have true faith, by golly, they cook vampires like nobody's business. But World of Darkness in general that's a whole mess to keep up with. Let me get some food in me. Make sure we have a chance of survival. Carrots, corn, crispy squirrel bits. All right. Let's also increase our agility a bit. Corner bookstore. Ah! You're not getting me a second time. Get back down to the ground where you belong. Correct, Preston. That was for the Minutemen. Hey, have a drink on me, bud. Burning Raiders is always a good time. I don't know how I broke my arms by getting hit with my own Molotov. That's a new one. Hold on, Preston. I got you, buddy. Get back in there, soldier! Come on. Ah, dang it. Oh, dang, he's still kicking after that? There we go. Oh, you hurt dog meat. Now I am contractually obligated to kill you. Not after we reload first. Bueno. Right in the well, though. For dog meat. I need to get a musket in this game so I can say I own a musket for home defense. I'm out of 10mm? That's a shock. I'm not addicted to stim packs. You're addicted to stim packs. Alright. I own a laser musket for home defense. As the Minutemen intended. You are a tanky cuss, ain't you? Considering he's been atomized, I'm going to go on a limb here and say yes. Almost forgot about you. Let's see. You could have a good guy demon as a Slanesh, god of excess. You could theoretically have a demon of Slanesh or characters excessively virtuous and righteous. Theoretically, but the problem is they would get corrupted. Because, like, the ideal, like, a lot of the ideals of the Chaos Gods in and of themselves aren't necessarily a bad thing. Like, Khorne being, like, wanting you to be a proud and honorable warrior, Slanesh wanting you to pursue perfection in your craft, Sneech wanting you to become smarter and undercover mysteries, Nurgle wanting you to, experiment with life. There are some things that you could read in a good thing, but the thing is they have been so corrupted by all the crazy nonsense that went on in the galaxy over the past, 6 million years, or sorry, 60 million years, that it'd be very, very hard. You'd have to try and find a way to purify the Chaos Gods, which, good luck. Because they're really not in the mood to try and fix themselves. And I just know, there's probably somebody online right now that looks at Slanesh and goes, I can fix her. You can't. Don't even try. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and try. It'll be funnier for me to watch. And army helmet? Yes, please. Alright. Now, the trouble of figuring out where the... Ooh. Gotta make sure we don't blow ourselves up. Alright, I must go for home defense because it's what the Founding Fathers intended. Indeed. Yeah. Honestly, though, if I could get a gun from back during, like, the American Revolution, I would want to get my hands on a Ferguson rifle. Those things are awesome. But they're exceedingly rare. Oh, yeah, we're about to get... We're about to be in a very interesting situation. Oh, yeah. Ghouls! Don't you guys love ghouls? Burn. Reduced to atoms. I would pitch Fallout Hawaii, but given the current events, it might be a little too soon. Yeah. Sounds like there were those in, there were some wealthy people that really wanted to pitch a Fallout in Hawaii, too.
I got something over here.
I thought he was dead for a second. Alright, watch out, Preston. One of these guys has a missile launcher. And I believe it's that dude. Yep. Oh good, it impacted on the surface. Yes! Oh gosh, I cannot tell you how many times I've been killed by that guy during some of my playthroughs. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, oh no. Woo! That was a close one. You alright, buddy? Come on, dog meat. I got you. Who's your good boy? I like Danny Trejo Ghoul. Oh, you mean from New Vegas? Blow a golf ball sized guard hole. He's dead on the spot. Oh, did I kill your brother? Would you like to be reunited? Come, join me. That's right. Just stand there and take it. Who's a dumb guy? You are. Missile launcher? Don't mind if I do. I will give them this. Super mutants are very good at helping me keep stock of my ammo. Some of the best. I personally wouldn't mind a Fallout Puerto Rico. That's quite a few locations that would make great bases. Old San Juan for starters. Honestly, yeah. Considering with the way things have been going with gaming, you could probably fit all of Puerto Rico in there. That'd actually be a very fun idea. I would play Fallout Puerto Rico. I find the Chaos Gods being dualistic far more interesting than simply Khorne likes blood, Celestial's pleasure. You could have the majority be evil, then you could have those bizarre exceptions. I would like to see some dualism, considering how much they love shoving chaos down our throat. It would be more interesting to see another side of them, instead of just, aha, me evil. Particularly if they really want to sell us the narrative that, oh, don't you know the Imperium of Man is just the worst? Looks at the Slanesh and Khornate cultists. Are you sure? Like, if you want to sell that narrative, you got to give us a reason why they aren't the worst. You guys always hang around with the dang rat barrels. I'm gonna die of cancer before I even get a chance to tell my son he's a disappointment. Zero chance to hit my ass. Did I take a wrong turn? I think I just did. This is the problem with the railroad. It's like, yes, please, to join our mission, go through all this terrifying infested waters and filled with super mutants, feral ghouls, and crapload of radiation. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm supposed to go this way? Yes, I'm supposed to go this way. Fallout Huntsville, Alabama. It's funny is that someone who dabbled in Plainsman Long Hunter reenactment, I do actually own a musket that's used for home defense. Well, I never said you couldn't use it for home defense. It's just not commonly used anymore. My dog's better than your dog. Oh, you have two. I gotta wonder though.
Hey.
Like, all humans that become super mutants kind of like wind up looking the same, but is it the same for dogs? Like, if I throw a dachshund into the super mutant cocktail, will they become that, or will they turn into more like, you know, a normal dog? Questions for later. I'm pretty sure it isn't the Imperium screaming that about blood gods and skull thrones, so forgive me if I don't buy that propaganda. I agree. But when the fan base and Games Workshop feel they need to throw somebody under the bus, they always pick the Imperium. I'll probably also include the Catholic Church and Gnostics. Oh, that's for sure chaos, not for me. Two men are shredded into the last interest rattle sets off near the dawn of our lives. Oh, that copy pasta is always legendary. Particularly with how many memes it's birthed. No violence in the house of the Lord, sir. Truly, we do the Lord's work today. Oh no. Yes, I know about Paul Reveal, Preston. Did you pick up a new gun? Oh, it's a combat rifle. Good choice, buddy. That's a Skyrim. I fixed my big. If you threw a Great Dane in the FEV, what ugly monstrosity would come out? I don't know. Maybe that's how we got Clifford the Big Red Dog. Maybe the FEV works a little bit better for some dogs. Because I'm assuming the current model is Pitbull. We don't need to go up there. lights turned on year-round. Yes, thank you for the loot. The strain of FEV depends on the region in the U.S. That is true. Like, the ones in, on the East Coast will never stop growing. That's why we have super mutant behemoths over here. But New Vegas, there are none. Stay down. Final warning. 2 world wars, baby. 2 world wars. And apparently...
No idea if she lives right here.
Well, now you know. And I killed the Crypt Keeper. There's always another ghoul. I don't know what the logistics is for them surviving. Alright. And now for the dumbest combo in the game. Let's see. It's funny because the Imperium is the most popular faction, but they can't help but throw it under the towel bus. That's what they love to do. Can you imagine that Chernobyl's the only radiation-free location in the Fallout universe? Hilarious irony. Who's better, Ubisoft or Bethesda? That's a good question. I think I've had more success with Bethesda, but I've played less Bethesda games. Rail. Road. Oh, of course. I don't trust what's back there. Kinda open. Look at that, it stopped you. Listen, we all knew this was gonna happen. Raven will be here a little bit later. Glorious. Deacon, no! Anyway, what you got on you?
No point in leaving that for the scavengers.
Ah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, seriously, let's go back. If we were talking releasing games with a few bugs possible, then my money is on Ubisoft. Granted, most of my experience with Ubisoft is just dance games. Oh, forgot about those. You just destroyed the railroad. Why? You're clearly not familiar with my work. Alright.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But
Let's
before
see. I've already proven I can smite you, so be careful.
who the hell are
You
Why
first.
don't you tell me who you are first?
you? In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the railroad. So answer my question.
Put the guns down, champ.
Your weapons first.
Until I determine you're not a threat, we'll point our weapons wherever we damn well please.
You wish you could stop me. Just heard about you morons in
I
Diamond
just
City.
heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City.
I see. I'm Desdemona.
A single man with a rocket launcher can beat them easily. Then again, a man with a rocket launcher can clear through a lot.
Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
You just kind of show up, you know, like a stray dog.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out here.
And how do you know this?
To meet you to hear about you. You have made waves. Des, seriously, you haven't heard of him? He's the leader of the Minutemen. It seems like the whole Commonwealth is flying his flag.
We've got like, what, 4 settlements now?
We want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger,
What would happen if the railroad has never been founded? World peace, I assume.
stole your boy? That's terrible.
He's not a synth, though. I hope that won't throw the deal
Yes,
off.
I hope the Institute is involved.
I don't know who took him. I just want help getting him back.
Now,
For your sake, I hope the Institute.
that's great. Will you help or not? Desi,
We'll have to
sweetie.
look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can.
All right, Deacon, get to work on that.
I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know about him.
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
So we seek to free the synths from their bondage.
Regular slaves? Nah, don't gotta worry about those guys. Just humans are enslaved. We don't care.
The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man,
Yes,
even if that man is a synth?
depends. Because here's the thing: if it's like a cool descent like Curry, absolutely. Valentine, 100%. Want some douchebag I don't know? Probably not. Is he in a Minutemen settlement? Sure. If he's not, I might kill him.
It depends on the circumstances.
There's no middle ground with this. Would you risk death to save a synth or not?
Could you elaborate?
Answer with your gut on this. Your heart. If you had to put yourself in danger to save a synth, would you do it?
No.
No, probably not.
No shame in that. Every person needs to know what they're willing to die for.
Preston,
It might be
trust me.
you kept your distance from us.
I'm making the right call here. I know you have your doubts because you want to help everybody, but there's a logic to this.
Kill you for what you know. Deacon can show you out.
I know where where your hideout is, and I can just tell everybody. So, enjoy that. I only have one luck point? Well, that explains a lot. Let's fix that. Alright. Deacon, my boy.
Answered the big question and took a pass.
Because it was a dumb question.
Dez is a hardliner, a live and die for the cause kind of lady.
It's not a good cause, though.
Isn't so cut and dry. Listen, are you interested in the railroad? Learning more? Maybe joining?
No, I'm not.
Hey, we're not for everyone. Come to think of it, we're not for practically anyone. But
Case in
if you
point.
change your mind, you get the idea.
Alright, what do you have for me?
You change your mind about us? Interested in learning more?
It's for the ballistic weave, it's for the ballistic weave, it's for the ballistic weave. Yes!
I'm interested.
All right.
I am.
Good.
Ugh,
Let's
feels
see how much
unclean.
common ground we have.
Who do you think is the most. Who's the dumbest character in Fallout 4?
But you
Tinker Tom.
willing to bring some
He irritates the piss fire out of me. It's like, yeah, welcome to my club. I'm a conspiracy theorist without any of the charm. Can I shove you with battery acid into your veins? And then Deacon, yeah, do it. Yes, I'm against the Institute.
excellent. Every one of us believes in synths getting a fair chance, but some agents aren't really risking their necks for that.
Yeah.
They put their asses on the line to hurt the Institute, and the railroad's all right with that.
Yeah, sure. You need allies, dude.
Fighting the Institute, you need all the help you can get.
Which is why you should be trying to get on the good graces of as many people as possible, which means saving as many people as possible, not just freaking synths.
You want to walk away? Here's your chance.
So why are you subjecting yourself to this torture? Simple. Ballistic weave. Ballistic weave is a beautiful thing, particularly if you combine it with the Minutemen General outfit. Beautiful. All right, what do you want?
What do you want from me?
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us.
Preston and Dogmeat are coming. That's not negotiable.
Heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold.
Actually,
Then
I'm not gonna. No, I'll bring Preston.
now, everybody's in the
I don't like the idea of hiding in the place so filled with death. It's like living under the bad guy's lair. No one would think to go there, let alone follow you there. Well, no one wanting to go there is actually a plus for them. But the problem is, if they're trying to get new recruits there, that means they have to go through all the hellscape that I just went through. And so, me, Preston, and Dogmate managed to chew our way through. I'm talking, Deacon. You can shut up. But yes, I will take the
Sign me
job.
up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
All right. let's get out of here. Then we can start helping the railroad. But as soon as we get that ballistic weave, we're out. And I am not looking back. But actually, once we get out, we can actually ask our favorite Minuteman if he has another settlement for us to save. Because I am far more interested in helping out the people of the Commonwealth than just the railroad. At least I was able to kill them. That makes it all better. All right. Let's see. Yeah, particularly since not everyone is like the Vault Dweller, would probably die in the Brotherhood of Steel. Probably could make it through to the Enclave. Definitely could the Institute. No questions. Oh, you're saying the Enclave could destroy the Institute? Oh, yeah, not a question. Enclave full power, they would atomize the Institute. Oh, actually, the Enclave, if they were being smart, would just take over the Institute, because that is a great place for resources. Oh, what a surprise! More feral ghouls? Apparently Fallout's now a zombie apocalypse. One thing I will give to them, the feral ghouls are far more intimidating in this game than in any other Fallout game. Because they act like zombies, and terrifying ones at that. Alright. Rocky Narrows is where we're going. Okay, Lark, you're locked in a room with Ryuji, Deacon, and the Turian Counselor. You have a pistol with only one round magazine. Who are you shooting? I'm shooting the Turian Counselor. Deacon's irritating, but it'll help me in a firefight. Ryuji, I like to poke fun at, but he's not a bad guy. Just he needs home training. The Turian Counselor, I have brought evidence before him on multiple occasions, warning him of danger, and he refused to listen and chose instead to insult me and belittle my race. So, yeah, I'd shoot him first. Do you think that there are genuinely good people in the Enclave? Oh, yeah. I can believe that. I mean, after Fallout 2, I can't, what did they want to do in Fallout 3? They wanted to bring America back. I can't fault them for wanting to bring America back. They were just going about it the wrong way. Sorry, Bambi. But I figured this would be better than letting Disney do a reboot of you. Also, your meat, when cooked, gives me improves my carrying capacity. Speak of the devil! Absolutely phenomenal. Zombies, the Tolkien enemy of sci-fi. Nice try, Gunner. Yearling. Preston, we're eating good tonight. Oh, there you are. You look ridiculous.
Is that you? Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole.
You don't have a pile of garbage.
Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
That? Not much of a disguise.
A disguise is more than a wig and some lice-ridden clothes.
Of course, Lice had to survive the Fallout.
How far I've gotten. The right attitude would. But about
Bambi would be ruined if it would be, but just pick any Disney movie and it will be ruined if rebooted. Even some like Disney's like questionable ones, like say they tried to remake The Black Cauldron, they would make it worse.
Your base was under a donut shop?
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well,
Well, it was basically under the equivalent of Dunkin' Donuts. All right.
Sounds really, really bad.
Sucks to be you.
disaster with a capital D.
Yep, you had the CIA's old resources and you still got clowned
So
on.
we're getting something important we had to be
Caesar's Legion is good too. It is objectively not. It's fun, but it's not good.
It is not good.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first. We got a tourist nearby.
Ratsec meat is just irradiated venison. The radiation gives it a little kick. You know, little radiation for flavor. I like the Black Cauldron. Ironically, I liked it too, but it was panned critically, and it's not something that Disney looks fond on. They look on it as a time where they weren't producing a lot of great movies. And yeah, I can just imagine them trying to remake it. Like, they've even remade some lesser known movies. Like, they remade Pete's Dragon, and that was just nothing. It just didn't. You're right, Pierce. You're right. The only good live action reboot is make people appreciate the originals more. Absolutely true. And I've heard some people theorize that, oh, the reason they do it is so that people will go back and buy the originals again. And I'm like, the problem with that is they drop millions upon millions of dollars on these live action reboots. So it's a net loss. Deacon, I need you to come on. Let's go. Thank you. I will pistol whip you. Do not test me, Deacon. If he does anything funny, Preston, kill him. Have you ever played Pizza Tower? No, I have not. You're like, what group in all of Fallout games, which group do you think is the most over-glorified? It depends.
Got another rail sign.
Because sometimes I will say the Enclave, though I think they're cool, I do think sometimes people they pump them up to a degree. But I would say right now the Legion. Because it depends. Because I would say Legion actually, or Mr. House. Because here's the thing. Ever since Russian Badger's video, people have been saying, oh man, the Legion's just the coolest, they're the greatest. And they're doing it partially because of the joke. And if you do it for just the joke, then that's fine. More power to you. But I have seen some people unironically try to support the Legion and say, oh yeah, they're the best faction. And unless you're running some serious mods that rewrite lore, no. Then Mr. House. Mr. House, since day one, people have been just saying he's the best thing ever. And while Mr. House I do like, I think there's a lot of obvious flaws with Mr. House people overlook just because he's a libertarian's dream come true.
Hello, folks.
Hey, Raven's back.
I have returned. Ooh, I feel better. Well, as better as a walk can make one feel.
Indeed. Ooh, free Nuka-Cola Quantum. Don't mind if I do. Hopefully
Thank
there's
that.
hopefully there's no Ant-Man in this Quantum.
Oh.
It was a waste of money to reboot their movies. I completely agree.
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby. A tourist. You take point on the conversation.
I'm gonna make
No
me
matter
some
what he
tea.
says, you just say, mine is in the shop.
Fine.
Well, tea.
I'll go talk to him. Oh, hold on, let me get the good alcohol for this. Oh, please tell me I'm not out of alcohol. Please don't make me talk to the railroad agent sober.
No.
Oh, thank goodness we have vodka.
I could use one of those myself.
I'm afraid you can.
Preston, turn it up, man! Ricky?
Hey.
Ricky.
I am the liquor, Ricky.
Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter? Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell are Pete? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
But there's 3 of us and a dog.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. About goddamn time when headquarters bastard got here.
I agree. The headquarters guys are morons. So,
Tell me what's going on.
I signed off for some light recon.
We can all agree with this.
Locals Jones is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. Run fortified the hell with that. They placed mines all over the goddamn place.
uh-huh. Very well. Thank you for your service. Never speak to me again.
It helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. You need anything else? Better ask soon.
The only thing I ask of you is I want you to just keep your eyes on me and take a few paces back. 10 strides back, and all your problems will be solved. Hold on, dog. We found something. What'd you find, buddy? What'd you find? Who's your good boy? See if Raven can fix the audio. Listen, I got the mic cranked up as loud as it can go. So, I'm not sure he'll be able to fix it without me literally stopping the stream. And
No, I wouldn't be able to do it.
yeah, so the salt gas mask.
Have a lot of people been having problems with the audio?
Only a few. Most people can still hear me. Hey, Raven and Lark, what would happen if the Rebel Alliance found Earth?
Hello.
They would try and recruit us to the cause. Yeah, he's too stupid to lie.
Yeah, that's my read too.
New rule: live action remakes must be banned unless the Muppets are involved. I can get behind that.
Yep, I can agree with that wholeheartedly.
Front door has mines, synths.
Snow White will now be played by Miss Piggy.
No, that's a little too far.
You're right. Miss Piggy will be the evil queen.
Yes.
That's perfect.
That's
Castle.
a lot better.
Let's get though in the back door.
Easier.
I can hear you not getting. Oh, that's the problem. People couldn't hear me earlier on, so I lowered the volume of the game to make it a little easier. Here, I can probably fix that. Hold on. Desktop audio boost up just a bit, and that should fix the problem. Hopefully that fixes it. If not, well, we'll approach that. We'll approach that bridge when we get there.
Fix it. Nobody knows.
Aha.
Alright.
Earth does actually exist in the Star Wars EU. It does, but the thing is, remember, we're in a galaxy far, far away.
So no one cares!
But I know, like, there was that, like, one offshoot comic where Han Solo lands on Earth, gets killed by, Native Americans, and then Indiana Jones finds the corpse later and goes, why does this feel odd? This feels off. And, you know, I think this is in this playthrough, I've gotten more rad storms than on any other playthrough. I don't know what I did to irritate the game, but it's like, you know what? He definitely needs lymphoma. And, oh, what haveth we here? Dog? Bad dog. We had to put him down. He was just too far gone. Let's see. There's some massive air quotes around me. What's your favorite Muppet movie? Probably either Muppet Treasure Island or
Muppet Christmas Carol.
yeah, Muppet Christmas Carol or Muppet Treasure Island. Those are some of my favorites.
They're just amazing.
I'm gonna have to come back for you. I don't want to waste too much vodka right now. Let's dump some junk.
You would say that.
Perfect.
Good night, sweetheart. When it's time to go.
Yeah, I don't need that. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Muppet Christmas Carol is S tier. Absolutely.
It is incredible, yes. There is no question about that.
Michael Caine being Scrooge, top tier casting.
What I love about Michael Caine as Scrooge is he plays it so damn seriously. Like, he's in a Muppet movie. He doesn't have to try, but he plays it as serious as cancer. And that, I think, is the ultimate difference between Michael Caine in Muppet Christmas Carol and Tim Curry in Muppet Treasure Island. In Muppet Christmas Carol, he treats the Muppets as if they were people. He tries to treat everyone as if they
So
were
it's time you
human.
learn why we're
With
here.
Tim Curry, he just becomes a Muppet. That's all there is to it. He embraces the fact that he is in a goofy,
What can
puppety
you tell
role.
me about the general
Michael Caine
attitude?
plays it as if he were trying to win an
Synths
Oscar.
didn't start off as nigh perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had
And then
worked up to that
it's an
level.
interesting contrast, but I don't want to say
Gen
one is
1s and
necessarily
2s were
better.
stepping
Both
stones
did
along
incredibly
the
good
way.
work.
The railroads
Oh,
got
absolutely.
united on how we feel about them.
Good night.
Yes.
What's there to
A
be
controversy
divided
over
about?
killing
Everyone
robots.
wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models.
Because Glory is a
But
moron.
Gen 1s are basically the
So
same.
are you.
Protectron. So the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals?
Don't,
Hell,
don't, don't,
turrets?
don't.
Any Anytime it
This
gets
is why you
brought up,
people can't get anything done.
fireworks.
I can't.
All the old arguments.
You,
are
the
over.
railroad.
The upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this.
Alright, let's go.
Let's find a prototype then.
I'm
Together
going.
with you.
I'm going.
Reginald shall lead the way.
Sir Reginald.
Indeed. Oh gosh, the guys would lose it if they knew that I named this guy Reginald.
You named
Hacking
someone
this is
Reginald?
beyond me.
Alright, Deacon, come in and put your password in.
It's Deacon.
Deacon. Yes, it's a lovely brick. Now, put it in so we can, do your job.
That crazy son of a so-and-so.
Oh, hold on. Dog meat, come here.
Hey,
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, he is.
Uh-huh. Let's get you. Where is it? I know I picked one up. Now we'll give you the bandana for now. Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy?
Deacon. Deacon, go unlock the thing. Deacon. I will kill us both.
I mean, you were planning on it anyway.
Do it. Let's go.
won't be able to hack this.
Deacon.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee your railroad material.
You will make that process a lot easier if you unlock the computer.
No, that would require a shred of intelligence.
To be honest, the railroad doesn't even have good unique gear.
I'm gonna feed
It's
it.
about the ballistic weave.
No.
Sadly, the best thing I have to apply myself.
Missed one.
Make your own soda anti-tank dog.
Prototypes.
I'm not blowing up dog meat. He's too precious for this world.
Dog meat is too much of a blessing. to the world.
Someone left a rail
I'll
sign.
blow up Deacon though.
Oh, Deacon is expendable.
Yep.
Civilians expendable.
Alright. Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Duck!
Someone gets it.
Well, I knew exactly what you were referencing.
Yes. Alright. You dang shit, chrome dome sons of bitches. Show yourself. I do that too much. It took you that long to notice me? Great sensors they got on you, huh? Will the rad roach kill him? Come on. Get him. Get him. Ah, it's taking too long.
Not one for the slow execution, are you?
No, like this rad roach is like, I got him. Let me at him. Let me at him. I admire his tenacity, though. That's impressive. And some vodka. Addicted to alcohol? I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Looks like maybe the manager hides something.
It will appear my target has disappeared.
Around. Tinker managed to
But you
turn
wanted
the
it.
defenses.
Hello.
Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives. I don't think you've ever seen a courser, but they're top of the
Good.
line.
They're not that impressive.
Add
Let's
some
go
money
ahead.
to it, it's incredible.
Blasted. Alright.
Shouldn't be in the way.
Catch. Sure you do, buddy. And he is gone. Good man, fantasy. I use a laser musket for home defense since that's what the founding fathers intended. Indeed. You okay, buddy? Alright, you good, you good. Good thing they were carrying random razor brain.
Sightline, plenty of hard cover. Whoever set this up knew what they were doing.
I'm assuming that's you're referring to the DIA and not the railroad that clearly got decimated here. At least I'm getting a lot of 5.56 out of this.
Is someone present?
No, no one's present. Now go away.
Defenses up ahead.
Hostile
Power
sensor
them up.
reading
Give our
detected.
friends a little.
Go away.
That's probably the best suggestion you will ever give me, Deacon. Yes, I will use the turrets.
Well, surprise.
By order of the Institute, combat initiated.
I like that the Institute's trying to keep a low profile, but then they send out these robots that say, by the order of the Institute. Yeah, good job keeping a low profile, genius.
Now, whoever it is, like they did. So I started
The atomization process will always please me.
and then I started glancing.
Another one for the Minutemen.
Yeah, that's the way to justify this. I'm here for the Minutemen, not for the other heretics.
Are you attempting an ambush? The sensitivity of my
Institute, did you just program your robots to ask the people attacking them, are you attempting an ambush? I hope Raiders respond yes. I pray that happens.
That would be quite amusing. That would be quite.
Alright, it's hacking time.
You know what you mean? It's morbid time.
Does it wrong to care more about dog meat than a lot of the characters? No, that's completely rational.
In fact, I'd expect it.
World, no. Okay, so we know that's not it. Do I need to strike a nerve? Okay, let's get one.
You don't need to.
Through. Crap, that was it. Nice. Just because that was annoying. Why are you running like that?
Detected. Curious.
Notice, Preston here to back me up. Deacon lagging behind.
You're a failure at life.
engaging hostile flight force. Terminate
Alright.
any hostile.
How's that working out for you, champ? Invading a federal government's headquarters to blow up the tech inside. I'm living the dream, man. Truly advanced tech.
Bye-bye, Gen 1.
I would agree.
Prepare to be shocked. Not every
I
slocum's...
agree with that.
Do you agree with that?
Joe has a massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret
Just like I always imagined a secret spy base would look like.
that never officially existed.
Yeah.
It's called the Switchboard.
Deacon's still rambling, isn't he?
Heart of the facility.
Let's see if we can peg this,
Stealth activities.
Yeah, got this can. Who would win, Dracula or the Frankenstein's monster?
Dracula.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dracula.
Frankenstein's monster wasn't really meant to fight things or kill things. I mean, he did, but that's not what he was made to do.
Yep, but yeah, they were asking me earlier, would I rather be a vampire or a werewolf? And I said it depends on the vampire or the werewolf type we're going with.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm curious to know your response.
For me too, yeah, it probably depend. Probably gonna lean on vampire.
No way I'm cracking this.
The vampire.
Can't break the code.
Vampire.
Alright, there's an easy way to get around this, though.
What's that?
Just disarm it.
Well, if you want to be lame about it. I guess.
Yep. Really? That's gonna max out? Fine.
That's gonna max you out, brother.
That is, in fact, gonna max me out. Unfortunate indeed. I want to hold on to the copper. All this is valuable. I am such a hoarder in these games, it is not even funny.
You must be terminated.
No, it's put out. Who does... You can't design homicidal robots and make them boring. I forbid it. If I do take over the Institute, I'm making several changes. Because this will not do. Two world wars. Actually, and this one? 3. fix that stat. I don't have any addictahol. That's gonna be a problem. Do I have any alcohol whatsoever? That's gonna be a problem.
It would be.
Okay, note to self: make a beer run after this. We turn this place into Skynet. Do you like dog meat or boomer more in Far? Okay, dog meat or boomer?
You better be careful.
I'm gonna have to go with dog meat
They've been gone long.
because boomer's a good solid option, but there's better options like peaches or cheeseburger. Though I do love boomer, but
Where's
also
that
I don't know. I've always loved German shepherds. Hey Raven, ever thought of doing fantastical history on yokai and kaiju?
Honestly, no, because if they actually existed, we'd all be dead.
Well, yokai maybe. Kaiju, well, we're dead. I know Lark is supposed to be doing this mission to make a good impression on the railroad. He's doing it with technically drunk. Right now, I'm dealing with withdrawal.
Ari?
Bingo.
There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon.
I don't care what he wants, I'm taking it.
Size for you.
I appreciate it.
May it serve you as well, heck, better than it did Tommy.
It's a decent hand cannon.
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
Yes, technically she will.
Should be a hell of a lot
Have
easier
to.
fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield.
Alright. Well, better go in. Dirty gloves. No, I don't want that. Oh, what to dispose of? Flip lighters are not that heavy. Pains me to do that, but whatever.
There's too much honey in that.
Alright, there we go. Picked up the goods.
No, there's no such thing as too much honey.
Wait, is that beer?
Beer?
Beer? Where's the beer man?
Beer man!
Gosh dang it!
Leaving that for the scavengers.
The railroad drank all my beer!
God damn it, Bobby.
Give me my booze!
I need booze.
Why won't they just let me have booze? I've been a good boy. I've only gone on 2 homicidal rampages since I've gotten here. Huh, a shame. What are your 2 favorite Godzilla movies, Raven and Lark? I like the new one.
Yeah, the new one's pretty good. I thought that was good. Yeah. I mean, I never watched that many Godzilla movies.
We played more Godzilla games.
Yeah.
That's where it was at.
Yeah.
Oh, we were all down there. Alright. It's hacker time. Because I'm Hacker Man. Order is not the order of the day. Really not doing well right now. No, that can't be trash.
That's it.
Alright, there we go. Reminds me of when they were talking about hackers online and they showed a picture of Fallout hacking systems. Oh, CNN, you goobers. Mothra versus God. Oh no. I took that for dog meat. That was all for dog meat.
All for the dog meat.
And that is why we use man-stopper rounds.
Offline.
Robot punch fails.
End of the line. Power up the elevator.
Alright, that takes care of that. was a screenshot and it was used from Fallout 3. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. It's just like, there was another one when they were talking about like Navy SEAL training and they used a picture of Blackbeard from Rainbow Six. It's just like, are you guys even trying? You couldn't find a picture of like, I don't know, Chris Kyle or something? Good thing no one looks behind the bookshelf. The real best place to hide would have been behind the fridge, because no one looks behind there. Bourbon, oh thank goodness I can get schnockered again. You can tell I'm drunk because I was looking for booze in the junk section. Ah, sweet liquor eases the pain. Enter your room full of hostiles. Don't worry, my bullets will heal you for negative damage. Doo-doo-doo-ding. I get that reference.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-ding.
I think we all get that reference. And now we play the loading game. Because, I don't know, for some reason they can't just do a full loading thing. They want to try and do a half load. Even though that requires them to load the entire Commonwealth map. I need to talk to Bethesda on a few things. I love them. I really do. But they make some weird decisions sometimes. But then again, I'm no coder, so I'm not sure if my advice could even be taken seriously. What skin will the obligatory Horkos warrior get tomorrow?
I do not know. I know that we're getting a Wulin skin. That's all I know. Maybe we won't get a Horkos warrior skin. Maybe we'll get a actual Wulin skin who has nothing to do with Horkos.
One can only hope. But knowing them, they will try and apply Horkos to everything.
More than likely. It will make me sad.
Indeed. I'm hilarious, and you will. I'm hilarious, and you will quote everything that I say.
I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say.
Yep. Alright.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Attacking enemy.
Good for you. I shall follow you. Good night. I wonder if they'll dream of a weapon.
Maybe you will.
Just kidding, they don't dream. There's no soul in there. Preston, how did you get out there? It's a minefield, Preston. Don't stay out there.
You're better than this.
I know you were suicidal earlier, Preston, but please don't do this. I enjoy your company too much. Alright. That takes care of that problem. And there's still a rad storm. Got it. This is how the best way to clear ordnance. Somebody give that man a 45 ACP. Black tip stat. I unleashed the Internapa. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I like Up It's Not Jump's review for the game. Who told you about the railroad? You did. There's literally a red carpet outside leading to this exact spot. It's true. They are probably the worst secretive organization I can think of. But anyway, speaking of that terrible organization, time to let them know I have their toys. Why I sold my mother. How to tell if you're an anarcho-libertarian. You took this advice seriously. What if the old Republic discovered Earth? Sith would enslave us, the Republic would try and get us to join. Because they need as much manpower as they can possibly get. And
Why do we always ask the question of what would happen if X group discovered Earth? I think it's a moot point. If they discovered Earth, they would try to drag us into their whole conflict with them. That would be the answer for anything.
That or ignore us.
Right.
What is it, boy? Little Jimmy's stuck in a well? We'll tell Jimmy we're busy. Yeah, I'm out of booze again. How do I save Jarl Balgruuf from Skyrim Civil War? Join the Imperials. If you join the Imperials, you save the city. That is how you save Balgruuf. And Balgruuf, you be ballin'. But yeah, that's another big reason why I love the Imperials, because we get to keep Jarl Balgruuf. And everybody loves Jarl Balgruuf. Even Stormcloak fans go, yeah, Jarl Balgruuf's pretty cool. Just a reminder that I had to make the railroads place safe for them. Place is built like the librarian's mini skit. What are you looking at?
And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
He said he wouldn't risk his life for the cause.
Hello, words. I'm actions, and I'm speaking awfully loud.
You threw out a vague question, and I gave you a vague answer.
Carrington's prototype disabled a minefield and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Mostly true, but there weren't 100 of them. And Deacon was with me the whole way.
Embellishing the truth again, are we?
She would have fallen for it.
Because you're filled with filthy
Don't
liars.
flatter yourself.
Did you guys hear the theory that Balgruuf
I was
had
expecting Deacon to grab a
Arathel
full
murder his wife? No, this is the first I'm hearing about that.
But instead, just the two of you.
It shocks me that the Institute has not found him. Don't worry, they will find. Well, actually, the Brotherhood will find them first. But the Institute found their initial location literally by just paying a few wandering merchants to keep an eye out. That literally paying trash can Carla is canonically how they found the first Institute purge. Fine, I'll
Glad to be
join.
aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have
You have no
So
idea.
you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive.
Barely.
Names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
I wish we had better options. Call me Whisper because I want my involvement with this organization to be just that, a whisper.
Either way, it's very fitting.
Thank you.
Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's
Is
time
two
to
not
meet
good
the
enough
rest of
for
the
him?
Nope, never good enough.
location of our HQ was one
I'm
mile
feeling overdue for some reconstructive surgery.
Careful,
Ooh,
coming in or
maybe
out.
I'll go blonde
You
next
never
time.
can tell.
I could use some fun.
Preston,
Can't wait.
I ask that as your general, I order you kick Deacon in the nads. And Miss Tumblr, how are you doing?
I get to do a full security sweep before you can get out of here, too.
Hi.
Hey, you. You the new heavy? Whisper, right?
We're real good at keeping secrets here.
What's it to you?
We're family here. So if we get a new brother, trust me, everyone's going to want to say hi.
Ugh.
So the switchboard was crawling with bad guys. Mines and shit, too. Any of that true? Or was Deacon bullshitting me again?
It's true,
I
but
didn't do it alone. But
you may
yeah,
feel free to worship the ground I walk
That's
on,
hardcore.
machine.
How'd you take down the old HQ? Please tell me you didn't go along with Deacon's in and out like a ghost crap.
With
I
a whole
blew
lot
crap
of
up.
bullets and a whole lot of blood. Fortunately, the blood wasn't mine.
That's how you do it. Well, welcome to the party. After what happened to Tommy Whispers, we need another tough son of a bitch that can get shit done.
And we know you clearly can't.
Yeah,
He cannot.
it's really great to be here.
Nothing like living in a hole in the ground to get you in the mood to party.
Hey, hey,
Right?
don't knock my
They call
previous
me
housing
Lord,
situation.
The angel of death. Speaking poster child of a liberated sin.
You're the angel of death. Glory, learn your
I have
place.
a real high opinion.
Oh,
of yourself.
glory.
With my track record,
Hallelujah.
I'm entitled to it.
You are not.
You're helping out my...
You are not
Some
entitled.
advice? Kiss up to Tinker Tom.
No,
He's batshit crazy, but he's got all the good stuff.
no, I can make better stuff.
Is everyone in the Commonwealth so goddamn crazy?
That's the price of freedom, brother. You take care out there.
Gosh. Dog meat, do not let her pet you. You might catch it stupid.
You didn't see anything suspicious coming in, right?
Did it look like this?
To go far with us. I can tell.
If so, yes. Alright. What if the Punics won against the Romans, then they probably would have tried to do what they would have tried to reduce Rome's authority in the Italian peninsula, let the Greeks have control of southern Italy again, just try and weaken them as much as possible so they wouldn't be a threat. Rome would then proceed to become a threat again. Alright, now let's talk to Mr. Buzz Killington.
Our newest agent.
Yeah.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point.
What
Without
is
a
the
lick
point?
of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ.
I mean, I already knew where it
And
was,
nice
so...
if she had consulted with her second in command. But what's done is done.
If you clean the puke stain off of your robes,
You're
you
here
might
now, we
consider
might
it.
as well put you to work.
He did the switch.
Now watch
You
the
guys
attitude.
recruited me. I don't need your attitude.
Charming. I'm sure you and Glory will be fast friends.
No,
One of
no,
our
we will
field
not.
agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out.
That's because the rest of them are all dead.
Bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
Lark will remember that. How much did Rome hate the Gauls depends on the era. Like, early Roman Republic despised them with a passion because of the Gauls sacked. After they took over Gaul, they started to warm over to them because the Gauls were integrated into Rome.
So, is there anyone you like?
I don't see why it matters. We're not here to make friends.
Oh,
Preston, let me
I wasn't
crap
aware
talk
we were
them.
competing for
Preston,
continuity.
let me cook.
I should have brought
I
Kate.
thought we were rescuing
Yep.
synths. My mistake. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign.
Haunted them to
It's a
ruin.
common means of
At
communication.
that point, they were facing the Britons, but still
An eye out
Celtic
for you.
people.
When you make contact
But yeah,
with
no,
Stockton,
for a long
he
time
won't
they
give you the time
hated the
unless you give him
Gauls.
the proper countersign.
Like, they found the old
Having
tribe that
silence.
allegedly sacked Rome. Julius Caesar ordered that every single one of them have their hands cut off.
Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
He taught me what I need to know, including that.
It appears our resident pathological liar didn't completely neglect your training. Stockton is a prominent
Wait,
business.
there was training involved in the
Dead
railroad?
drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
I want to flush your system with rad away before your hair falls out.
Well, gee, nice to meet you too, drummer boy. Anyway,
Hey,
Curate.
Carrington.
I still can't believe Des assigned you to our HQ.
You know what? The alcoholism is better than dealing with you. Okay, I can sell some crap to you.
More going on than you know. Trust me.
Moron.
Hey there.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's great.
Not so fast, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
No, I don't
No,
need it.
I never eat anything.
You see, that's smart. That's smart, man. S-M-A-R-T. But you gotta be careful. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
I feel like I need to come up with a crazier conspiracy theory just to mess with his mind. But the problem is he'd probably believe it.
Why is this lunatic even here?
A question oft asked.
Well, dang it, Caesar
Tinker
had
Tom
that's a
is
tap
a
into.
genius when it comes to engineering.
Caesar was a special guy.
Everything else.
Okay, okay. If you really want to be safe,
What if Germany won World War I? would highly recommend you look at Alternate History Hub's video on that. He has like a two-part series. You can also look at the Kaiserreich lore. That does a great job of answering that. I highly recommend the Kaiserreich stuff. Very fascinating. Yeah.
What's in the shot?
you got algae, some young
Algae,
bacteria culture,
bacteria, and battery acid.
battery acid. But we gotta burn those babies
The
out.
battery acid would kill
It's
the
a part
bacteria.
of the
Idiot.
system, man.
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay, okay. I hope you like your whole life being downloaded to the Institute's mainframe.
Yeah, I'm definitely helping the Brotherhood kill you all. I will be so happy.
That'll really keep me up at night.
You really should, man. Hey, I gotta get back to making gadgets. Don't let your guard down out there.
Oh, sure, now let me sell you
Hey.
crap.
Hey, I got everything you field agent type.
Just
Show me what you got.
pull up
Take
the
a
trade
look.
menu. Oh, I lose brain cells talking to him. Just the sheer amount of stupid that man musters. time I talk to him, he just keeps getting dumber. Don't have any weapon mods out. Good. Do I have any extra weapons that need a good selling? Really don't need you anymore. Got a lot to do.
That just looks like junk to me.
That's why I sold the junk. Now, Preston, any update for me?
Hey, I'm listening.
Yeah? Anything you want to talk about?
If everyone was willing to pick up a rifle and protect his neighbor, the raiders wouldn't stand a chance.
Good point, but I was just wondering if, you know what, I'm gonna
You can
dismiss
head
it.
home now.
Go back to Sanctuary Hills.
You
I'll
know where to
come grab
find
you
me
if I
if
need
you
you.
need me.
What is the weirdest thing you ever in your life? I need you to be a little bit more specific.
A lot of weird stuff in our life.
Always weird stuff. Alright. So. Now I need to figure out what's next. Retrieve the dead drop. I promised I would get Kate. Let me do that instead. Actually, first let me confirm Deacon as companion, then I'll just tell him to go somewhere else. Or is he even here? There he is.
Hi, welcome to the family. We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind a sidekick, let's keep a good thing going and travel together some more.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready to go.
Alright, Deacon, your first mission. Get me a better companion. I don't have Explore the Combat Zone as a thing yet? No. Oh, that just won't do. It's close to good neighbors, so... Well, crap, I just remembered something I learned back in high school, the Great CB train robbery. Do you think World War I was a pointless work? Yes. Absolutely. It is one of the greatest tragedies in human history. Yeah. Yeah, again, the war was going to happen anyways because the Balkans was essentially a shatter belt during the early 20th century. Well, the great powers were involved some way in local politics. Yeah, but still. The fact that it just like the whole world basically crumbled in upon itself, it's sad because it could have been avoided in that incident, but I know it probably would have happened regardless. Or something like it. Ideally what would have happened is something more scaled down would have happened instead, like it just would, like, we would have had Balkan War #3 and that would have settled things down. If cooler heads had been allowed to prevail instead of, well, what we got. Let's upgrade this bad boy. No.
I wish Daz would greenlight the occasional mission to help out humans. Sometimes just a little bit of help goes a long way.
Alright, you're starting to make sense there, buddy. Good. Keep up the good work there, Deacon. I might not kill it. I might regret
I still
killing
ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
That's good, Marcy. But again, I did not ask. Now, I also need to make some more grenades, because by golly, we are running low.
You'd be very good company right now.
Yeah.
Balkans are always a PvP area of Europe. Everyone's dad is a war criminal. Ain't that the truth? Excellent. Now we got the good stuff. science yet? Oh, I need one more intelligence. Now we can go to the combat zone. Oh, it's right there. Excellent. Tsar Nicholas. Yeah, wrong place in the wrong time perfectly describes his reign. Because he was a good man, just maybe not the best ruler. He did not deserve what the commies gave him. Then again, few people deserve what the commies give them. But that's the inherent flaw of communism. What are you going to do? Well, that's... I wonder if I have troubles. I haven't switched only top messages. Now, GK, we're about to go into a bit of a firestorm. I'm going to need you to stay on top of it. Woo!
Used to be wannabe gladiators bashed each other's skulls in here. Now it's full of raiders, so no change.
Here we go. Let's hope the mod I installed doesn't straight up break the game. Jerome Jeffries and Farquaad. He's an okay character. They could have done more with him, but actually Jerome was actually originally supposed to be the protagonist until they changed it to be you can make whoever. No raiders are allowed. Oh wait, that's right, I have a new pistol. Nervous. So it does not start with an A. Yeah, not worth it. Now let's see if we can get some front row seats.
And that concludes this.
What the? He ain't supposed to be in here! Rip him to shreds!
I love a good match. With a certain hand of Russia. Oh, I can throw crap too. Enjoy. Time to steal their ammo right out from under them. Perfect.
Sweet.
Oh, it's 38 caliber. 5. And so anyway, I started blasting.
You're honest, aren't you?
Well, hello, my Irish
Trick to
sweetheart.
being hidden is not letting this happen.
So I clip the column. There we go.
You think they're done out there? We don't want any trouble. Not anymore, at least.
Oh, just peek your head up, you damn coward.
The heck with that. I'm too pretty to go out like this.
Making a lot of assumptions there.
Is it over? Well, that could have gone worse.
I don't know. Seemed quite the performance from where I was standing.
Are you fucking high or something? Why am I asking? Of course you
Oh,
are.
called you out,
Still
Kate.
winning the fight, wasn't I?
You're strung out and getting sloppy is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't got to worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business.
You're welcome, Tommy.
I'm not
Always
sure
here to
if
help.
I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
Yeah, she wishes she could.
saved your lives. You should be grateful.
Grateful? For killing our meal ticket. Excuse me if I don't rush to embrace our savior.
Yeah, I
They
don't want
weren't
to hug you
the
either.
friendliest bunch, but keeping those idiots entertained at least kept the lights on.
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
Oh, breather. What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm now? No. You know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise. You caught the end of that bout. What'd you think of Kate's work?
She's got talent.
She's clearly talented.
See? At least someone knows skill when they see it.
It ain't your fighting skills I'm
There's
concerned.
one of those. She looks good with the
Here's my
hair mod.
predicament.
Yep.
I suddenly
She was fine before, but the problem was like just the raggedy hair always got to me.
And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability to me and to yourself. So, here's what I'm thinking. What say I let you take over her contract?
I don't deal in the slavery business. Oh, you meant like the sports contract. Sure, sure.
You're doing me a favor while I try to get the place back in order. What do you say?
Me? And him?
Oh, she's got a little Celtic symbol on her belt. That's nice.
I'd like to know what Kate thinks.
Don't I get a say in all this?
That ain't how a contract works.
Also, it's a slave
you really
contract.
wanna
Good to
stay
know.
Here? No audience, no caps, no one to talk to, but yours truly.
Jesus. Point taken.
Atta girl. So, she's on board. Now what about you?
Yeah, why not?
Sure. I could use someone watching my back.
Good. It's settled then. And here, take this. It's the purse from the last fight. Exterminator's fee.
Now just wait a second. What exactly are you gonna do without me here?
You don't need to worry about me. I'll get this place set up right. Maybe find a less blood-soaked clientele. Then get the hell out of here. You ain't welcome anymore, little bird.
You're a real son of a bitch. You know that, Tommy?
You don't need him anymore.
I guess you just come find me then when you want to head out.
Well, Deacon, thank you. You have helped me find your replacement.
Hey, Kate.
So, you ready to head out?
Ready.
About time I got out of this place. Let's go.
And here she is, the one, the only, Kate! Is that how they used to do it in the combat zone?
I'd be glad to show you how we did things in the combat zone, Deacon. Name the time and the place.
Okay, she is now best girl for this run through. She insults Deacon. She wins. But first,
Hey.
This better be worth it.
Just want to give you a decent gun, that's all. What can I afford to loan you? Here, take righteous authority, and let me give you some energy cells. There we go. Now she can pack some punch. And the best part is, I did that while under the influence, well, suffering from withdrawal. So, we're going to save right there because we just got Kate. And by golly, I can't think of a better way to end for tonight. We've gotten one of the best companions in the game. Dogmeat is happy, I'm happy, Kate is drunk, and we will work on her happiness a little bit later. Is Kate from Ireland? I don't think she can be technically from Ireland, but I think like, her ancestral line is definitely from Ireland. If she is from Ireland, I want to know how the heck they got over here, because that's impressive. But
That's gonna wrap it up, I guess?
yeah, we're going to have to wrap it up there. It is about that time.
So it is. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming tonight. I was kind of quiet because that's because I'm working on a script for an upcoming video. But I do want to let you guys know before we go. Tomorrow I will be doing a live Warriors Den stream. I'll be watching the new Warriors Den announcement. Lark will not be there; he'll be at work.
Yeah.
So it'll just be me. Make sure to tune in at 11 o'clock. I'm going to be on an hour early. I will be on an hour early so that we can shoot the breeze, talk about what's coming up. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Hope you guys will be there. And Lark, I hope you enjoyed doing your stream tonight.
Oh, I had a great time. I hope you guys did too.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for coming. And as always,